Hello guys, and boy, and today we're playing another episode of BMG Drive, and we are playing another episode of Vanilla versus Modded. Now here we have the AWBT, and over yonder is the AW Astro. Then we've got the Piccolina and the Covet. This is going to be the battle of the minis. Well, not minis, but minis. Anyway, let's get started. So, the aim of the game is to beat your team in two places in damage and also in time. Now, time is the greater of the two. So, well, let's get started, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go! Here we are, starting off with the AWBT, and we are going quite fast through here. These cars are just really nice and nimble. That's what I like about these cars, but sometimes you just forget to turn. That's what I say when I forget to turn as well. So we are going quite fast around here. We better slow down because that might happen. And we have made it through without any damage at all. And we are going through this part. Better mind out for the bush. Oh, there might be a bit of damage there. Doesn't look like it though, but it's a bit slow up the hill. You never know what's going to happen on this track. And here's a bit of a bump here. You got to slow down for the corner here. And then we're going to slow down for this descent. I think that is a very good turn, and a very good turn indeed. But that's not... Oh, that's a half shaft broken. We're going to have to slowly crawl our way. That looks like it's going to be the end of the run. Yep, that's going to be the end of the run. Simple as that. The AWBT has been foiled. Well, it was going very, very well until that little dent with that rock. And then it killed the half shaft, and now the car doesn't really want to move anymore. So that is a DNF. It's the first DNF that we have ever gotten. So, that will not be counted into the times, but it will be counted into the damage. So, well, let's move on to the next vehicle. Right, this is the AW Astro. Now we're yet to set a time, but I think the Astro is going to do so, because I think it's better in the front, if you know what I mean with the about the rock incident. I think it will do very, very well. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, bit of a short gear change there, but off we go. It is a very slidey start. Oh, take the bumper off the first corner, that's alright. As long as we don't damage the wheels, the modded team will have a bit of a chance. And we do want the modded team to have a bit of a chance, because then there would be no reason for competition. It's the same thing again. We've done the same thing again, just about. The same thing we did with the BT. It is a very similar run, just about. I've got to slow down so I don't hit that tree, because you know what happened last episode with the Cheerier. Off we are, off that jump, and then we have another jump over here. We're going to slow down for this corner. We're going to clip the edge of that, and we are going to go down to the descent. Oh, it's the same thing but on a different corner. We've lost the Astro. So that's the whole modded team out. Both DNFs. Which technically means the vanilla team has won. But it's not over yet, because the vanilla team has yet to put down a time. Because, like I said in the first episode, it still counts if you get somewhere. So, well, because of distance. So, the vanilla team have to at least make it past the BT, which is over there, and then they will win. But we still want them to set a time to beat the Gabriel Vertex, which is our record holder from episode 1. Hopefully someone will beat that 2-minute mark soon, but who knows. Let's move on to our next competitor. Right, our next contestant is the Auto Bella Piccolina. Now, this is going to be a very interesting car to drive, especially on this little rally circuit. So, all it has to do is get past the AWBT, and that's all it has to do to win. And, well, we would like it to set a time, if there is a time. But, let's go for winning the team event first, shall we? Well, let's start it off. 3, 2, 1, go! Off we go. It is a very, very interesting start. We need to get around this first corner. Dodge all of the rocks. There's the bumper from the Astro. You gotta point out some of these things as you go along as well. It's quite funny when you do that. You gotta slow down. Don't hit the inside of that very much. Oh, the water crossing slowed it down quite a bit. Wow. Them water crossings can be very, very interesting. And we're getting quite racy through here. Oh, we have hit it. We've hit the top of the hill. And, oh, this is not going to be very good for time. We're going to have to node grabber it over. And we will be on our way again over jump number 1, over jump number 2, over jump number 3, and this is going to be a nice little turn. Quite a bit of braking there though. We got to get past the Astro, and there's the BT in the distance. Bit of a interesting inside corner there, and there we are. We've passed the BT, and we are now in the money. So at this point the vanilla team have won, but let's see what their time will be if they get there. Look at that, drifting on the inside there. And then we are going into this final water crossing, and it's struggling to get through these water crossings, as these small cars probably should. And here we are for the first time today. We will be rounding the final corner, hitting the rock on the outside. And here we are through the final straight, and across the line. Whew. What an amazing run. We were a bit battered, so we may, well, the vanilla cars may not win on the damage, but it depends how the little Comet will run and how it will show itself. But there's not much damage. You never know. Couple of windows broken, bit of roof damage, but nothing else really. So, let's go on to our final contestant of the day. Right, and for our final car today, we have the Abishu Corbett. Now, Vanilla Team has already won the time aspect, but we never know what's going to happen with the damage aspect. As I said, the damage doesn't really matter, but it is good to see who wins on that anyway. So, let's see if the Bishop Cobbett can beat the Garrel Vertex's time of 2 minutes. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Here we are off the line. We are doing quite well for ourselves, except we are very hugging on the outside. We need to hug on the inside. There's a bit of a fishtail out to the outside there. We will continue to fishtail quite a bit, but that's not very what we're supposed to do. We are going to go do a bit of a spin. Oh no spin. Oh, but that didn't sound good. That sounded like the skid plate, and I'm not watching where I'm going. Bit of an off-road there, but that's alright. We should be fine with that, but here we are coming up to the hill. Oh, the tree has struck again. We need to get back on our wheels. And get moving. This does not look good for the damage aspect anyway. Wow. There's jump number 1, there's jump number 2, and jump number 3. We are going to hug the inside a bit, and we are going to rev the hell out of this engine. And we are going to make sure that we get past the modded cars. Oh, we're going to narrowly miss the rocks that killed the BT. And we're going to slide past the BT. And we are going to hit this final jump with a bit of speed. And we're going to do a bit of more sliding. That's pretty good style points if there was. Going out a bit wide just to get around the corner, and the water does not phase this car. We will go up to the final corner, slow down a bit, and we get a bit of a bump from that rock that the Autabella Piccolina fought on. But here we are across the line. Only 2 cars made it through to the end. But let's see the damage. We've still got a skid plate under there. We've still got a bump. Well, we haven't got a bumper anymore, but we have got significant damage. And the only damage the modded team has are 2 half shafts broken, which is bad in terms of driving, but in appearance the modded cars didn't look too bad, so I think the modded cars have won the damage. So here is the time on screen for the Covet, and here are the winners of today, and let's see if they win, if we get a new record.